The Draken appears in Pokemon Tempest, episode 11.
A decade ago?
It was a bonus episode, but I just figured it didn't matter.
Hey, Pokemon Masters! Birdkeeper Toby here, and
If it is important, tell me and I'll
Pokemon
get to it
Tempest.
maybe
We're
next
now
week or
about
something.
halfway through our adventure around Olympia, and things are just starting to heat up. As a quick recap, you've battled your way through Moxie, Chlora, Aria, and Marwave, and have obtained 4 of your 8, or is it 7? Coins in the region. With these, you'll be able to head up to Mount Olympia's summit and challenge the champion, Odias. You've also caught and encountered many fantastic Pokemon along the way. In fact, if you've caught and registered
Some were mere
everything,
6 out of
you should
10s
have
though.
seen 76 of what should
Mere
be
6 out of 10, what am I saying?
152 Pokemon in this region, of which 46 have been entirely new Pokemon of Olympia. I wonder which starter you chose.
Oh, so
What
30 have been
evolutions you
completely
have, who
ran
have you
names
caught?
like
I
we've
hope
seen
your
them
team
before.
is looking strong. You'll have to let me know what your team is
Or
looking
regional
like
variants,
currently
possibly.
in the comment section. In the last episode,
Again,
we learned some
there's
team
more
schools
new
were
than
riding
old,
back to
so I
Snorlax,
shouldn't be
retreating
complaining.
into the rapids of Route 6 below the shallows. Cass is in pursuit after them, but as the rain picks up and a storm begins, you're surfing south, and it's proving hard to see quite where you're going. In fact, as the last episode was ending, you heard a very familiar cry and got sucked up into a whirlpool. Hey, look out onto the whirlpool. It's Cass.
Have you seen Team Snooze? I think they got away. We should be able to get out of this whirlpool. Champ? What's that?
Out from the center of the whirlpool, dark, slimy tentacles start to rise up. The same cry you heard back at the beginning of your adventure.
Give it a Draken, it's probably going to be a dragon type. Or is it Draken? Nah, I pronounce Kraken.
This
Kraken,
is
so that's why I
Draken,
go with
the
Draken.
dread Pokemon.
Ah, it is
Across
Draken.
history, sailors and pilots alike speak of an unstoppable
Dark Dragon,
storm.
yeah,
A storm
no water in
summoned
here.
The deadliest of all Pokemon. A bringer of doom
Really?
scarier than the elements themselves. Witness accounts of this Pokemon
Cthulhu.
in the form of terror-fueled mumblings. Draken have huge stats and don't need to evolve or into anything. And because of its unbelievable ability, double
Is it just a regular common Pokemon?
Theirs can hit up to 8 times. You heard 8.
Jeez.
Even something like Dual Chop, which usually hits only 2 times. These moves just keep going, dealing huge damage.
Yeah, look how much bigger this is. This thing isn't even a legendary or mythical evidently. Just like you catch.
Whoa! I'm gonna try and catch
Maybe
it.
it's a
Go
mythical or
Ultra
legendary.
Ball!
Oh, this is new.
The storm is just too strong. We're going to have to take it down together.
It's time for a
Throw a
2-on-1
Master Ball.
battle
Well, you
against
don't
the
have one.
humongous new Pokemon. And watch out, because it'll hit you both with Surf, trap you with Whirlpool, rip you apart with Dual Chop, and send you flying with Dual Wing Beat. But I believe
Wing
in
Beat?
you and Cass.
Must be a
You
new
together
original
can take
thing.
this Pokemon down, but one this big, you would not be able to catch it.
Little champ, what are you doing
No.
over there? It's time to step up.
Because
Hitmonlee,
you'd be a
use
tool of
Side
part
Wave.
of this game. For this part of the game, anyway.
Hitmonlee!
Hopefully you chose
Well,
Kingfisher
you used to-
and your Horonin can fly
you used
around
a
here.
dark type, you
Otherwise,
idiot.
your
It's a dark
Chlorodon
type,
and
you use a second attack on
Minotaur
it.
are going to be hopping from rock to rock in the middle of a whirlpool just to try and land a
Yeah.
hit. But between the two of you, taking this Pokemon down is completely possible.
I think that was it. You dealt the final blow. All right, it's crashing back into the ocean. Oh no, that's a big wave! Ah!
Ooh.
Hey, Stormer, you awake? You'll be fine. I can't believe we saw the Draken. It was likely disturbed by Team Snooze.
Don't you mean the Draken?
Stormers. I'll see if there's a way out of here. Hang tight.
Wake up.
And then we
Wake
passed
up,
out.
Pokemon Masters. You've awoken and found yourself in a small cave. The entrance looks out onto the sea, but the sky is dark and it's hard to see anything through the rain. You must be somewhere on Route 6, but who knows where? The sea is still far too rough for you and your Pokemon to access, and Cass seems to have gone. All you have is this small island, this cave. And inside the cave, there's a well with a ladder heading deep underground. The weather-worn sign simply warns that the forgotten are found here. Wow, that sends shivers down the
Slowpokes.
spine.
No
Still,
one remembers
sounds like an
them.
adventure to me. You have
But they got
no
a Galarian
choice but
form.
to descend the ladder and find yourself in a dark, wet, underground network of tunnels. If Cass went anywhere, she must have gone through here. You're fumbling around in the dark using fire, electric, or psychic moves to help light your path through this dark,
That's
damp
cool.
tunnel. And hey, is it just me, or did something move? What's that pushing up against you? Ah! Oh, look at these little fellas. Solturian are the Order's Pokemon. It's a psychic rock type, and this childlike golem waddles around through the caves and seems to be drawn to people and sources of light. Look at it.
I think it's actually based on an urban legend thing about like little gremlin creatures that lives in
hordes of them
caves.
start to appear from nowhere. It's time to run. Its Pokédex entry mentions how it loves the sunlight, so what they're doing down here, who knows? Perhaps they were dragged down.
I mean, it's true that
from
we
the
don't
cave
know
entrance.
most of the things that
The
are
next new
underground
Pokemon
in
you
the
can catch
caves.
here
There could
is
very well
Scarecrows,
be
the virus
gremlins like
Pokemon.
that.
This is a dark grass
Virus.
type, and there are a bunch of them hanging from the ceiling. Their Pokédex mentions that these Pokemon were said to be brought to life by an ancient population who wanted to ward people away. This Pokemon is thought to be a virus infecting hay bales. It knows all of your classic grass and dark moves like Dark Pulse and Leaf Storm,
Odd.
but it isn't too hard to beat. These two are certainly
Look at this
known
killer
to be
virus
only
that went out and
Pokemon
infected
down
hay
here.
barrels.
Finally, we
It's a
have
Pokemon
Solidat,
now.
the Mind Vampire Pokemon. This psychic flying
Oh,
type
Jesus.
lives underground and in caves, and despite having incredibly large teeth, it doesn't actually bite. Instead, it just
Come on, the
glides
teeth.
around you, and it said being around this Pokemon makes you feel drained and tired. People who spend too much time around Cerebat become forgetful, as this Pokemon steals their memories. Catch
And then in
one
the
if
cave
you're
is
brave
for the
enough, or
forgotten.
just flee from every encounter. They're quite common down here. What a spooky set of new Pokemon. Oddly enough, Ditto can also be found underground here sometimes.
course it can.
Stuck to the
Breeding.
ceiling or mimicking other Pokemon in the areas. How in the world they got down here, I'll have no idea. But training against them may allow you the experience to evolve some of your existing teammates. If you caught a Cascadian Yanma earlier in the journey, then expect to have a Yan Mage by now. They say that a mighty
Mage?
citadel once stood in Atheron City where a head librarian would always carry a Yan Mage, and this dragon bug would make an excellent addition to the team.
Looks cool.
Additionally, Balboa always evolve into their final evolution, Serapent. Serpent Pokemon.
No
This
change
Pokemon
there.
loves burrowing underground, and so this environment is perfect for them to maneuver, using heavy-hitting moves like Magnitude or Earthquake. Finally, we have evolutions to two Pokemon we may have caught earlier in the journey, Coink and Clawdle, from cute to tough. Let's take a look.
Of course. Starting with Coink. Ugh.
Firstly,
the
we have Coink, and Coink has evolved into Hoggolden, the good luck Pokemon.
it's a cool
Hoggolden
name.
is a sight for sore eyes in this place, being steel and fairy. It boasts
Yeah,
some strong
ugly.
physical moves while offering a happy smile and some good luck. Its Pokédex entry says that only a trainer of kind heart can evolve a Coink into a Hoggolden, and to tickle its tummy is to be granted with
What's
good
my
luck.
excuse? That's kind of cute. I like the smiley
However,
face
if you
on
caught
its
a
stomach.
Portal earlier, it'll evolve into Embers, the bear trap Pokemon.
Nice
This Pokemon
pun.
is a ground dark type, and while it may
I know
look
someone who
cute,
loves
don't let that
bears, so they'll
deceive
like
you.
it.
It'll only let its trainer hug it safely. For everyone else, the face pattern that's on its stomach is actually an evolutionary tactic designed to lure in prey. This is to compensate for its very short arms. Its prey just comes over to it willingly. Many of its victims walk up to it completely unknowing and totally willingly. With all of the new Pokemon in this
then
episode
it
and
claws
coming up
their
in the
eyes
next
out.
one, now is the time for a full team upgrade and re-establishment. You'll have to let me know in the comments how your team is coming along.
I'm not changing it by now.
Hey, a noise! You look and see a ladder leading up to an opening. There's some sunlight. Where have you been led to? As you climb up the
Good
ladder
question.
and emerge on the surface, you realize that you've been training and traveling all night, and now the morning light blinds you for a moment before you can catch your vision. You realize you're in a town that you've only heard from other people in passing, the Lost Village, recognizable only by a disused radio tower and lighthouse to the north of this island. No one's quite sure what's even on this island, and it was never mentioned to you by Professor Dodona when you were invited to this Olympia region. You look out onto the sea, and you see... is that a face? What even is that? Is that a Pokemon like the Pokemon you saw back in the forest? Gaionis? It's there one moment and then gone the next, washed away with the waves. And maybe you'll get to meet it again once day. Your journey may feel like it's halfway done, but the true
Hydronis,
story
perhaps?
is only just beginning. As you look out to the radio tower,
Name theory?
a chill rolls down your spine. Come on, champion. It's time to find out exactly where you are. And I'm afraid that's all the time
That's a
I
good
have
place
for
to
now.
end it. Some really cool new Pokemon here, and a lot of epic stuff. The effects and stuff have really improved over time, and I'm liking where this is going. So this seems like it's going to be cool with this forgotten place. It's so forgotten that we couldn't find it even though our entire gimmick is going out to the ocean. Then again, with all the storms, I'm not surprised. It was a little easier to be hidden. So, who dropped the ladder? Now that's a real mystery. How was it forgotten, though? I guess that's something we'll have to discover in the future. For now, I'll just end the episode.